What's up, guys? Welcome to the Card Arena. No. Hey, everyone. Okay, whatever. Hey, everyone. Sky here, and welcome to the Card Arena. Today, I'm going to be opening the brand new Charizard Ultra Premium Collection that just released on October 28th. And I'm really excited to get into this because there's a lot of items in this box. And if I turn it over here, you can see exactly what's in it. It comes with 16 booster packs. However, there has been the case of an additional Vivid Voltage totaling 17 total packs. You also get the deck sleeves, your typical V-Star marker, along with your poison and burn counters, which are both metal coins, I believe, along with a metal Charizard VMAX, it appears, coin. And of course, the dice there with the Sword and Shield booklet, which showcases the history of Sword and Shield over the past couple of years, and a playmat, as well as the 3 Charizard promo cards with Charizard V, VMAX, and V-Star. So, I'm going to go ahead and get this open here because this will take a bit to get into with all of those packs and going through all the items. And of course, I want to get into the booklet and take a look at what that says. Plastic wrapping, I will show on this side. A little bit on the cheaper looking side where it sticks out a bit. And, you know, there's sometimes where it's a nice, clean plastic wrap. Sort of what you see on most of the ETBs these days. But on here, I know they did print a lot of these, a lot more than what was expected, it seems. So it could be that printing them quickly, they just sort of toss the plastic wrap on. Of course, you've got this piece right here where this is the extra bit. Of course, like I was just showing, it's got all of that information a little bit blurred, but placing it down there should be easy enough to read. There's another look at that. Of course, on the front here, you've got what it looks like when you reveal this. So, even though it's right side up here, this actually opens up the other way. So, turning it around, you've got upside down now is the Charizard VMAX, and of course here was Charizard. And then of course you have the flap that comes down, and in here they've actually got it flipped where the placemat is facing out, but I believe if I can get this out here, there we go, there are tabs that if this was the other way, you'd pull these tabs and pull it out. So this was put in the opposite way. One other thing to note is some of them, I believe, you can find a little bit of damage on the inner part here. This, of course, is just the line with the flap, but there is a little bit of damage on some of them, it seems. So they're definitely trying to produce these quickly to meet the demand. But inside here, you can see are 3 different drawers. And on the top in here, above those drawers, is the playmat. Or not the playmat, the booklet is what's on the top. This, of course, is the playmat right here. And I'm going to close this for one quick second so we can take a look at what this says. Of course, you got Sword and Shield with the Charizard VMAX there. And inside here, you've got on the table of contents, you can see all the different Sword and Shield sets. However, it was just announced, or more so leaked, not officially announced, but it's more of a leak, that Crown Zenith is the final set of Sword and Shield. It was the rumored Sword and Shield 12.5 set. And that is not included in this, but that is connected to V-Star Universe releasing in December, which is a Japanese set. But this booklet does go up to Silver Tempest and includes Black Star promos. And it basically showcases through every set, I believe. So right here, you've got Welcome to the Pokemon Trading Card Game Sword and Shield Series Retrospective. And you've got an overview there. And I'll make this fairly brief, where right here you got Sword and Shield. It has the release date, the total amount of cards, plus those 14 secret cards, the abbreviation, and the symbol. And then it showcases some of the cards there. You got Rebel Clash here. And then, of course, it jumps on to Darkness Ablaze. You've also got the battle deck includes here. It appears it only does that for Rebel Clash. And then you've got Champion's Path, Vivid Voltage, Shining Fates, Battle Styles, which personally I like Tyranitar, but I know there's, not a whole lot of love for this set. I'm also noticing there is a bit of damage on the booklet here. But hopefully there's no damage on the promo cards or the packs themselves or any items inside, because the promo cards haven't exactly been the best condition from what people have been saying so far from their openings. But we've got Chilling Rain, Evolving Skies, which is personally one of my favorites. Got Fusion Strike, which in my opinion is underrated. Brilliant Stars. And then we've got, of course, Astral Radiance. And then the current latest set, Lost Origin. And the set that's soon to come is Silver Tempest. And then in the back, you've got your black promo cards. So you've got from the Leafeon and Glaceon V-Star collection boxes there. Special Delivery Bidoof. The V-Union here, which I believe is from Celebrations. And then you've got another Celebrations card there, Professor Burnett. Of course, the 3 starters of Sword and Shield. And that is the booklet. If you do get the chance to get one of these ultra premium collections, feel free to look through it more. Or if you want to go back and pause the video on each of those pages and read it, you're welcome to. I believe it should be in focus enough where you can read this. So let's go ahead. Let's get this playmat rolled out here, because that way we can open those packs on the playmat. And this is supposed to be a really sick design of Charizard, just from looking on the back here. And then, of course, looking at images online. Let's take a look here. Let me move this box out of the way and get this playmat rolled out. And that right there is beautiful. You've got Charizard VMAX absolutely just taking up the entire scene here. You've got a lot of fire in this. Just it looks like, Charizard mass fire destruction. Beautiful. I'm definitely going to be using this playmat. But let's see what's inside those drawers. So, getting this back open again. I want to point out that each of these drawers, you got Charizard, you've got the Pokeball, and then you have Charizard VMAX there. So I'm going to start with the Charizard drawer, which has the promo cards. I'll set those up here. And it also has a number of booster packs. So we've got the 2 Lost Origin, 3 Astral Radiance, and then 3 Brilliant Stars. So that's 8 of the packs right there. And there should be 16 or 17 total. But I want to go ahead and get these promo cards open. And of course, there is the code card in here. So I will, of course, be showing all the code cards throughout the video. So here is the code card. And in each of these, we've got the Charizard V, which appears to have, it's a little heavy on the right, but that is still a beautiful card. And it's also part of the scene because you can see Venusaur in the background there. Let me see if I can get the camera into focus a little bit more for you guys, just so it looks a bit neater. Let's see. There we go. All right, that should be a lot more in focus now. We've got the a little bit heavy on the right. I'm not seeing any damage. Or no, there is a little bit down there at the bottom. So that's one thing to look out for, is damage on these cards. And of course, you can see the centering is off. But, it's still beautiful promo cards. It would have been nice if the printing was a little bit better. This one's also a bit heavy on the Charizard VMAX. But all 3 of these, excellent designs. You've got the scene here where it's Charizard and Mewtwo fighting. And then this is basically another take on the playmat. Charizard VMAX just destroying the surrounding area. But I'm going to go ahead and set these off to the side and see what's in next drawer here. And in the middle drawer, we've got more booster packs. One is turned over on top. And of course, and then we have a coin there as well. But there's the Darkness Ablaze. We've got the Charizard VMAX on the front of the coin. And then on the back, we have the Pokemon logo there. 3 Fusion Strike, 3 Evolving Skies, and it appears there's only 1 Vivid Voltage in this. So unless there's another one in the next drawer, this one might not have the additional. But then we have our V-Star marker right there. And then moving on to the final drawer, there's no packs in here, but we do have the sleeves. I feel like it would have been nicer without the red border, but still another take on the Charizard VMAX, tearing up the ground there and just causing complete chaos. I feel like this would have been a lot cleaner without that red border, but it's still a decent set of deck sleeves. But also there are, well, it appears the poison and burn counters have already fallen out of their wrapping here. It appears that they actually broke out all the way. And it looks like the dice, same thing. So it looks like there's an issue with the packaging when it comes to these items. It doesn't appear there's any damage, of course, because these are metal items. They would be a bit tougher to damage as opposed to a card. But still a bit unfortunate to have these items sort of tossed around in here and not in the packaging that they were meant to come in properly. But anyways, it's time to get into these packs. I'll set these items off to the side and get these. Or actually, I'm going to put them back into their drawers. That way, clean it up a bit, give some space, and get right into these 16 booster packs, which take us through the history of Sword and Shield. So I'll go ahead and set box off to the side. So since we have Lost Origin, we got Brilliant Stars, Astral Radiance, Fusion Strike, Evolving Skies, Vivid, and Darkness Ablaze. Let's go ahead and do this from oldest to newest. So if I'm not mistaken, you got Darkness Ablaze, followed by Vivid Voltage, then Evolving Skies, Fusion Strike, followed by Brilliant Stars, Astral Radiance, Lost Origin, in this order. So some of the sets missing would be Chilling Reign as one of the main sets. Battle Styles is not in this, so don't worry for those that hate Battle Styles. It's not here. And then special sets, Shining Fates, Champion's Path, Pokemon Go, those of course are included. And Rebel Clash is not in here as well. I feel like I'm forgetting a set or two. Of course, Silver Tempest has not been released. But you've got a total of 7 different sets here out of the 12 main sets. Sword and Shield base is not in here either, which is interesting. But let's go ahead. Let's start with Darkness Ablaze here. Let's get these others in a pile and jump right into it. So, in this pack of, or this set, I should say, of course, we are looking for the Charizard VMAX card and Psychic Energy. And this box, of course, by the way, retails for $120. I got a double Wigglypuff there, reverse holo and then non-holo. That's a rare sighting there. Pretty cool to see. But this does retail for $120. Of course, it's reselling for upwards of $200. So if you're able to, try to get it at MSRP. I know that due to it being printed a lot, it shouldn't be that difficult. And there is, of course, supposed to be a second wave with a electric energy here. There's a second wave that's supposed to come out early next year, I believe January or February. Got a Poochyena followed by Mightyena, then a non-holo Samurott. Not a whole lot of luck so far. But we're moving on to the Evolving Skies. This is the big set right here. this is where you can pull that Umbreon or Rayquaza VMAX alt art. And these are actually, you can see by the code card. I know that this, of course, means it's not a hit, but it's an old code card. So whether they're using reprints or not, it appears to be that there's a mixture of probably old and newly printed ones with new code cards. So that's actually interesting to see. Another electric energy. But you can also get the evolutions, the V alt arts, and the VMAX alt arts. Got a Zoroark reverse holo and a Pinsir non-holo, of course, based on seeing that code card there. And if you want the Jolteon, Flareon, or Vaporeon V or VMAX, those are in their premium collection boxes. One thing I'm seeing is I think some of these are a little bit curved, where packs weren't taking care of the best on the way here. And I'm also seeing the code cards are flipped over, which is a little bit annoying because it's revealing what it is. Got a water energy, though, on this pack. And these cards are definitely feeling like they've been messed with. There's a curve to them, which is a bit. They were definitely rushing these. Got a Float reverse holo and a Florgis. I don't know. Holo card. Some of these names can sometimes be a bit tough to pronounce. So bear with me here if I mess it up. We've got. Yeah, these are older packs. But that is a green code card. We've got a Fighting Energy, a Powdon, Zinnia's Resolve. Got some water Pokemon. Bagon, love Bagon and Dogon. And Powdon reverse holo with a non-holo Wishy-Washy. Moving on to those Fusion Strike is where I definitely showed that there. This is, of course, a hit. There appears to be either that looks like a secret rare of Rainbow, a V-Star, or there's no V-Star in this. So I think that's an alt art. But we got the Psychic Energy. That's a sign. This could be the Espeon. Got nice Darkrai card there. I mean, you can get Espeon, Gengar, Mew in this. And Fusion Strike is, I believe, the largest set to date. So that is one reason why a lot of people don't really care for it. We got the Semi-Seer reverse holo here. And let's see what that holo spot is. Oh, it's a Schoolgirl Trainer card. Full art. I thought this was going to be an alt art Pokemon. This is still, it's a good hit. Got that full art. Set it off to the side. And jump into the next pack. But yeah, these don't have the best pull rates in the world. Put that over. But I think it's an underrated set. I feel like down the road, this set is definitely going to be something people go back to and say, hey, I'd really like to open it. Even though those pull rates suck, with that lineup of Espeon, Gengar, and Mew, full picks, reverse holo, that is some fairly horrific centering right there. With a Toxtricity holo, I feel like people are going to go back to this set and they're going to say, hey, let's open some Fusion Strike. Might be the largest set with horrible pull rates, but still fun to open. And hopefully get, one of those nice VMAX alt arts, along with a bunch of other great cards in the set. Got a Fighting Energy there. Some of these cards I am noticing the questionable centering, and that would make sense with how quickly they were probably trying to print it out. Got a Snom reverse holo, the Zeraora non-holo. Moving on to the Brilliant Stars. This is where the Trainer Gallery began. Where the Trainer Gallery, as it actually shows in the booklet, which I can show in just a second, the booklet states that the end of the Trainer Gallery is going to be after Silver Tempest. Got a water energy here. So we had Brilliant Stars, Astral Radiance, Lost Origin, and Silver Tempest, which showcased the trainer gallery from VMAX Climax, the Japanese set. Got a Zekrom trainer gallery right there. There we go. And a Boss's Orders holo. But these trainer galleries here lasted 4 sets. Takes cards from the Japanese set of VMAX Climax, which is an awesome, amazing set. I've opened a couple of those, and I really like the artwork on these. Of course, the Japanese cards tend to have a little bit nicer quality, but they've still translated over well when it comes to presenting them on the English sets. Let that off to the side there as we move on to the second of 3 Brilliant Stars. And, you know, it's going to be a bit odd once Scarlet and Violet comes out, not being able to look for those trainer galleries anymore. But it'll be looking for EX cards, which hasn't happened in quite some time, because after XY, we moved over to Sun and Moon, and that had GX followed by the VMAX and V-Star of Sword and Shield. And as you saw a second ago there, that was the V-Star card. And then we got a Cast Form Reverse Holo and a Charizard V Full Art. There we go. That is a beautiful hit. Centering, not so much that beautiful. You can see it's definitely off there. A little bit of a nick at the top as well. So, yeah, they definitely have a problem with the centering. And the cards just have a little bit of a... This one, not that bad on... having that sort of fold to it, but you got that nick, and then the centering, if they could just, that's the one problem with English sets. But that is a beautiful hit, the Charizard V Full Art. So getting 3 nice hits, a trainer gallery, and then of course trainer card, and then that Charizard V, and still a number of sets to go here with the final of 3 Brilliant Stars. And finally we're getting those code cards flipped over, so it doesn't reveal, oh, one card was stuck to the other there. That way it doesn't reveal if this is... Right? I could have sworn I just did 5. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 11. I could have sworn I just grabbed 4. But, okay, I guess I have to take a look at that later. But we got the Pikachu V Full Art. That's back-to-back Full Arts in the Brilliant Stars set. Centering is nicer on this one, a little bit heavy on the top. And I think there's a little nick up there, and then another one right there as well. So, yeah, definitely a problem with the cards having a bit of a nick to them. But that is back-to-back hits in the Brilliant Stars booster packs here. As we move on to Astral Radiance. So, I'll take it. Those are solid hits. Whether it's a full art, alt art, you know, after a while... Pulling Vs can get a bit annoying because they're fairly common to hit. But full arts, I'll definitely take those. Got a Water Energy second pack in a row there. And, you know, I'm excited for Scarlet and Violet. First, I'm excited to get some Silver Tempest opened when that set releases. An Oshawott Reverse Holo followed by a Irida Holo, I believe is how you pronounce her name. Yeah, I'm excited for Silver Tempest to open those. Crown Zenith, from the leaks that I've seen, there are some beautiful art cards that I'm looking forward to breaking into those packs. Got a Scyther card there. Let's go. And, oh, there's a little bit of a shiny there. I think this is a good hit. Definitely a hit. It's a matter of what it is. But after Crown Zenith, I'm curious what Scarlet and Violet is going to hold. I got a Psychic Energy here. But, yeah, I mean, with the return of EX, oh, that was the Scyther. That's yeah, I'm excited to see what it might be. Oh, it's a Melanie Trainer Gallery. And then a Keldeo Holo. So it is technically a double hit. That was a good pack right there, but it was a Trainer Gallery that I was looking at. It looks a little bit tilted. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, there might be a printing line, or maybe it's just the art. But still a hit. We're down to 3 packs now. Astral and then 2 Lost Origin. But yeah, the return of EX, I'm excited to break into those. It's been a long time since I've seen EX cards. Since I stopped collecting around the time that X and Y started. and then just got back into it in the last couple months here. Got a grass energy on this pack, but it'll be fun collecting EX. I didn't get a whole lot of luck as a kid trying to pull the EX cards out of the older sets. A Shieldon reverse holo and a non-holo Overquill onto the 2 Lost Origin. Hopefully, I'll be able to get a number of the EX. I believe it takes after the original version of the EX, if I'm not mistaken. So it's more of a modernized version. And yeah, I'm also curious what sets they have planned for Scarlet and Violet, which we'll get 3 of them by the end of next year after the base set. And hopefully, I would assume 1 more special set. Because even though Crown Zenith is releasing early January, or sometime in January, and then Scarlet and Violet, I believe, would be in February. So you get May, September, November as the other release dates for the other sets, and maybe another special set somewhere in there, or potentially the beginning of 2024. But let's see. I know I haven't been keeping up with what cards you can get in these, ranting on and on about Sword and Shield and Pokemon and whatever else. Got a Manectric reverse holo with a Gudra V right there. But of course, this set you can get Giratina, Aerodactyl, Berserker, and Rotom alt art cards. And then in the other sets, of course, they have their own respective alt arts that you can aim for. And this being the final pack here, of course, Battle Styles was the first for alt arts, but it's not included here. But the Electric Energy to start out this final pack here. And see, we got a Toolbox reverse holo and a non-holo Politoed. So that pretty much wraps up the pack opening. And these are the hits so that were out of those packs. And then, of course, you have your 3 all Charizard cards. And wherever I put that booklet, here it is. You can see at the end here. Let's see. It was, I believe, under Silver Tempest. Or it might be on this page that I was just looking at, where it says, whether you've just discovered the Pokemon TCG or have been playing and collecting for years, we hope you have enjoyed this look back at the Sword and Shield series and its Pokemon, trainers, and other amazing cards. From tournament-winning Pokemon VMAX and Pokemon V-Star to the amazing special art found in the trainer gallery, this generation of the game has had no shortage of fun and exciting cards for every Pokemon fan. Until next time, trainers. And that, I believe, isn't the spot where it says the end of trainer galleries. I believe it's on this page right here. As you've come to expect throughout the history of the trainer gallery, Sword and Shield Silver Tempest features 30 cards with brand new breathtaking art of Pokemon and human characters. The trainer gallery has quickly become one of the highlights of the Sword and Shield series, and this entry proudly concludes that trend. So, this will be the final set, of course, with the trainer galleries, but there will be the return of EX, so that is at least something to look forward to. And it'll be more focused on those holo spots once again. But once again, these are the hits for this, at least, specific Charizard Ultra Premium Collection box. If you're able to go out and get one, or more so can afford it, of course, $120 is quite a bit of money, then the best of luck to you on your pulls and getting those opened. Or if you're more of a sealed collector, they look beautiful on a display. I have a couple that I want to put up, one on each side. I feel like it's going to look great, and hopefully down the road I can get an Ultra Premium collection display of just the Ultra Premiums. But that is, of course, for a later video at a later point in time. So thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the opening of the Charizard Ultra Premium collection with these 3 beautiful promos, and 16, and in some cases 17 if you get that additional Vivid Voltage booster packs. And best of luck on those digital pulls on those code cards there. And that's all for this video. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you guys later.